I am Chris Williams, chef and owner of Lucille's here in Houston and founder of Lucille's 1913, which is my nonprofit, which we started shortly after the pandemic. Lucille's I started it with my brother and we opened in 2012, August of 2012, so we just celebrated our 8th anniversary, and we offer Southern cuisine with global influences, which is all based around celebrating the namesake of the restaurant, my great grandmother, who was a chef and a pioneer and a cookbook author, amongst many other things. We've been credited with like changing the game in the restaurant industry in Houston as far as like what Black restaurateurs and Black chefs can do and the viability of it in the city. And with 1913, what we've done is we saw the need that people in our community were being cut off from their families. Our elders were being cut off from their families due to the risk of the virus. And so we started feeding these communities in these impoverished neighborhoods from Sunnyside to 3rd Ward to 5th Ward to Acres Home. And we've been doing it for, I think, close to 6 months now, and we've donated over 70,000 meals to date. And these meals that we do are deliberately curated with the palates of our elders that we're feeding, because we know what we like, we know how we like it, and we know how we can get nutrition and fresh ingredients in there. So it's all scratch meals. We're also feeding with 1913 all the beautiful Black babies over at Amani School, which is my mother's school, which has just celebrated its 35th anniversary. Yeah, and so throughout the pandemic, we've learned how to, we've had to pivot, I don't know how many times, but I'm proud to say that not only were we able to keep 100% of our staff on, we've also put 16 people back to work. And another good thing about the initiative with 1913 is that we're hiring people from these communities and we're giving them the gift of the culinary art. So not only are we giving the community fish, but we're teaching them how to fish as well, with the hope that it will lead into a self-sustainable career path. We're also building gardens to go along with each one of the kitchens that we hope to build eventually. So it acts as a community garden, and we're showing people the full life cycle of produce from seed to harvest to preparation to responsible disposal. Disposal. We've also set up a 1913 bar pop-up program because in Texas, bars were allowed to open for 3 weeks and they were closed. And these people got off unemployment only just to be left out there to fend for themselves. So we have a huge patio that we dedicated to 14 different bar teams from around the city, from Greater Houston all the way up to Galveston. And we allowed those teams to come in, bring their cocktail menus, invite their audience out. And we gave them 100% of the proceeds from the cocktails that they sold, minus our cost. And we're proud to say that we were able to put $42,000 directly into their pockets. So, you guys said 5 minutes, but I think that pretty much sums it up. Thanks again, Chris Williams from Lucille's.